It's your boy! Holla at your boy, man. Alright, listen. First time I ever saw a dead body, I was 8 years old. 8 years old. And I was going to school in the morning. And when I opened the door, I see a dead body like on the right hand side, then on the left hand side. So I'm trying to walk around them so I could go to school. I don't know why it didn't affect me. I didn't realize what was going on. You feel me? So I look at the dead body. But when I get down to the stairs, because I lived in the second floor, when I get down to the stairs, I see like another one. So I run back home like, mommy. You know what I'm saying? So my mom called the cops, whatever. Second interaction, man. Bam. I was 16 years old. I was playing basketball. It was me and my boys. My man Mel, my man Jerry, my man Ice. It was a couple of us. We were there on 173rd, CS50, right there in the park. Bam, I used to get it in that park. So my boy Richie came down the ramp. It's like a ramp you gotta go to get to the court. So Richie came down the ramp. And he pointed a gun right there in everybody's face. So everybody's pew, pew, pew. And he's like, yo, you did it. You did it. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm like scared to death. Like, yo, I didn't do nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't run. I didn't do anything like that because I knew the guy, first of all. Second of all, I didn't know what he was on. But he's pointed the gun at me and I'm scared to death. And I'm like, yo, I didn't do nothing, bro. Like, yo, we good. So, boom. He says, all right, yo, all right. So he's aiming and then he just like puts the gun down and he walks off. So I'm like, wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like scared to death. You know what I mean? 16 years old going through that. 8, 16. Then as I get older, around I don't even know what age I was. I was around, I was in high school. And I had these Versace glasses. I was feeling good. I was working in the supermarket. I had these Versace glasses and this guy, tall guy, 6'2", he was the biggest dude like I've seen in the school. Like, you know, he was bullying people like crazy. So what he did was he snatched my Versace glasses and he walked off. So then I started thinking to myself like, wait a minute, am I tripping? Did he just take my glasses? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I saved up all this money to get these glasses, and some guy out of nowhere takes my glasses, so boom. I caught him in the lunchroom. He's hanging out, he's chilling with the glasses and everything. So I ran up on him, and I was scared to death. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was scared to death. So I stepped on his foot and gave him the haymaker, gave the tate quieto, you know what I'm saying? The tate quieto, the hand of God, you know what I mean? So he fell. I'm trying to jump on him, but he gets back up and he whips me, you know what I'm saying? He beat me up bad, but I was covered up, so I get beat up, and they separated, the teachers, whatever, so we go to the principal's office, and we sitting right next to each other, and he looks at me, but he had a knock, you know what I'm saying? I felt good about it, like, you know what, man, at least I got mine off, at least I got to get him, you know what I mean? So what he did was, he looked at me, and he gave me the glasses. And I'm like, oh man, so he gave me the glass, he gave me a pound, he said, yo, you're a real dude. So, you know what I mean? And back in my day, you had to get respect, like you had to earn it. It wasn't just given to you, you had to earn that. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward years later, I'm like 21 years old now. This was back in high school. Now I'm 21 years old. I meet the guy again, his name is Beretta. I meet him again, and I'm so excited to see him, and he's excited to see me. We give each other a pound. We start giving each other hugs, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to go get this yak. And he's like, oh yeah, yo, I'm with it. So I'm like, bam. So I'm gonna go this way. And he said, yo, I gotta go do something. I said, yo, you want me to go with you? He was like, nah, I got this. It's all good. I said, all right. So see the block. He went through the fourth. No, I went through the fourth, and he went through the fourth on the other side. It's 2 blocks. He went through Bryant, and I went through Vice. So as I'm walking and he's walking, I hear gunshots. So I'm at the liquor store, I come back out, I hear gunshots, so I hang in front of the stoop waiting for him. And people start running down the block crying that Beretta died. And that it blew my mind, like, all these close calls, you know what I'm saying? And then another situation was my boy Breaker. He looked just like me. People were calling us twins. And this is the time where I was doing my thing in the streets. I was selling things. I was out there mixing with the people, just doing my thing. And Breaker, as a matter of fact, I wasn't even doing that. I was doing some other things. Like I was selling like color contacts at the time, but that was like my new hustle. And then Breaker was like that he's gonna go upstate and he's about to get this weight. What I mean by that is drugs. So he offered me the position to go with him and be partners with him. And I turned it down. He's in the car, he's like waiting on me, and he's like, yo, come on, let's do it. And I turned him down. I didn't want to do it. And he went upstate and they shot him right in the face, right through the peephole. You know what I'm saying? And this so-called, he's about to get this money thing. And then like another situation was, this is while I'm older, I have my daughter and everything. I lived in Fulton on 172nd. And this dude ran up on me like out of nowhere. And I'm thinking he's asking for change. I'm on the wife with the phone. And he says, yo, run your stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm on the phone like, what, you tripping? Or, you know, like, what's this guy talking about? So I still got the wife on the phone, but I'm like, nah, I ain't got no change. But he's like, yo, run your stuff. So I'm like, who says that? You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like, oh, this guy, he must not know who I am. You know what I'm saying? He must not know how I get down. So he points the gun out, and it's like in the afternoon. It was getting dark, so I'm like, oh man, like I'm like scared to. I'm like, yo, you kidding me, dog? Like, is this happening right now? So he points the gun. For some odd reason, he looks down. I don't know if he was looking down to pull the trigger, and I don't know if he was looking down like I'm thinking I'm about to shoot this guy. So when he did that, I'm like 15 blocks down. I skated on that dude. I'm dodging in between the cars. And while I'm running, he goes, oh, you gonna run? You damn skippy, homie. You never caught me. And you know what, man? Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that if you're watching this. But yeah, man, like so many close calls. And then my cousin passed away, like, you know, in October and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it broke me. You know what I mean? Like, cause he died coming out his building. And like, I just think to myself, like, if I was there, like, you know what I'm saying? There's no possible way, like, I let any of my family members get hurt. Like, I probably would have just jumped in front of him, you know what I'm saying? But situation was, he was outside, he was going on a date, and they killed him, you know what I mean? And it makes me feel blessed with life. I just want to share these storytelling moments with you guys, you know what I'm saying? Let you in on a little insight of what your boy's been going through, like, for the last a lot of years of living, you know what I'm saying? I just feel blessed, I'm feeling good. This is just a video. It's gonna be a couple of stories every now and then where I break things down, ladies and gentlemen, but holla at your boy.